Welcome to another episode of Conversations and Connections. We're the official podcast of the Family Crisis Center of East Texas. I'm Stuart Burson, the prevention coordinator for the agency, and today we're going to talk to two of our outgoing interns, Tabitha Burney and Michaela Ramos, who is with us, and we're just going to kind of talk about, like we usually try to do with our interns, what their experience has been like and what their hopes and dreams are as they depart the Family Crisis Center, graduate, and move on to bigger and better things. Tabitha and Michaela, thank you so much I didn't really have to twist your arms to come on here.
Thanks for having us.
Y'all both jumped at the chance, so hey, that's good. I like that. So I guess, first of all, and I don't care who starts, Tabitha or Michaela, how long have you been here as far as like the internship? When did y'all start? We're just FYI, so we're recording this and about the third week of April. And like I say, y'all are going to be graduating soon. When did y'all first come on board as interns here?
We've been here since about middle of January.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's when we started, like the second week of January.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'd like to, I guess, first of all, let's just kind of talk about how have you enjoyed your internships here at the Family Crisis Center? I don't care, again, anybody can, well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead, let's start with Tabitha first, so we'll know who's talking. Tabitha, what have you enjoyed about being here at the Family Crisis Center?
I've enjoyed all the learning opportunities that the agency offers. I've been able to partake in multiple trainings that have furthered my knowledge on the type of clients that we service here. I've enjoyed how good of a positive work environment it is here.
Yeah,
everyone
that's what I was
works as
gonna
a
say.
team.
Well, let's backtrack a little bit. Y'all are interns. What's your field of study?
Social work.
Social work.
So y'all are both social work interns.
Yes, I'm a grad student.
Okay, well, that was going to be my next question.
Yes.
Are y'all both grad
No,
students?
I'm undergrad.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you're
so-
leaving with your master's.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Michaela, what about you? What has your experience been like here?
I think it's been nothing but the best. Luckily I've gotten 2 internships under my belt, but this one is by far my favorite, only because the positive work culture here is something I've never experienced in my life. Everyone loves coming to work. Everyone does their job with such joy, and it's awesome.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. And both of you, Tabitha and Michaela, both of y'all talked about the positive environment. What do y'all find? What made that impression?
I think just walking in the doors and everyone, we don't get treated as interns. We're involved in everything that all the advocates or crisis workers do, and we're not seen as just interns here.
Yeah.
And we get just as equal opportunity as everyone does here at the agency.
So you just talk about your experiences and getting involved in trainings. What exactly goes into an internship? I don't work with y'all, so I really don't know exactly what you guys do. But as interns, what have y'all actually taken part in?
We've been able to go to multiple tabling events to represent the agency. We were able to go to luncheons and be a part of the door unveilings for Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And we've sat in the safe house and helped with that. The crisis workers really do engage us in everything that they would do.
We've been able to sit one-on-one with clients. As a grad student, we're supposed to facilitate support groups.
Okay.
So I've gotten to sit in with that and, actually be very heavily involved in a support group. But I think intervening with clients and participating as much as we can with the agency has been awesome.
I got to do more than I expected.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. It's very
I guess that's what I
hands-on.
wonder, because I think, maybe I don't want to say other agencies, but just other fields of work, you wonder what they actually do allow the interns to do.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you guys have experienced a hands-on approach with us.
Yeah.
So I know the other day, both of you were bragging about getting jobs, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
So Tabitha, what's your plans? Graduation is just how many? When we were recording
No,
this?
like 2 weeks.
2 weeks
Yeah.
away as of this recording. What's your future like? Where will you be heading?
Well, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go back and get my master's or not. That's still not off the table. I'm still very much considering going to get my master's. But I did get a call the other day, and I was offered a job at the Burke Center.
Okay.
So.
All right. I used to work at the Burke Center.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Or Burke, I think is now what they call it.
Yeah,
I think they
that's
dropped
it,
the
yeah.
center, but everybody still calls it Burke Center. Well, great. What are you going to be doing there?
I applied for an MCOT position, so I'll be on the Mobile Crisis Outreach team.
Okay. Awesome.
It's exciting.
Michaela, what are you in store for?
So I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, so I'll be moving back after graduation, and I accepted a job as a behavioral therapist for children with autism.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be working for an agency that
Working with the kiddos.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I'm super excited.
Is that something that you really wanted to? Was that a goal of yours to work with kids, or was that just an opportunity that came up?
So in my undergrad, I really focused on school social work, and that's where my internship was here in Nacogdoches.
Okay.
And I was dead set on school social work, like that's where I want to be. But in Dallas, the options are so limited. Nacogdoches
Right.
ISD is really the only school district here locally that I know that has social workers at every campus. So in Dallas, a lot of them are social workers that work as needed. So I was like, okay, well, I still want to do children. And then I started applying for jobs, and here I am.
So Michaela's got a job lined up, as well as Tabitha, and it's great. It's so awesome. You guys are getting a job straight out, right away out of the gate when you graduate. What do you ultimately want to do so far as a career? I mean, let's talk to right now little Tabitha and little Michaela.
Oh yeah,
They're fresh graduates. What, let's say 10, 20 years from now, what do you see you guys doing? Do y'all want to expand, move on, do the same thing you're doing now, or the same field, I should say?
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that?
Well, throughout my education, I knew I wanted to work with kids. That's something I've always wanted to do. Currently, that's not what I'm going to be doing. I may work with children here and there, but not primarily.
Okay.
But mental health is also something that really piques my interest. So I think if I stayed in the mental health field, I would be okay with that. But ultimately, I'd like to move to children.
Right. Okay. Michaela?
Fingers crossed. I really want to open up my own private practice for children. Not specifically with autism, maybe just children who have learning challenges or even on the spectrum, not just autism, right? So definitely children in need or the at-risk population. So hopefully that comes true.
So I want to go back in time a little bit. I kind of want to know what got both of you interested in the line of work or the field of study, I guess I should say, that you decided to pursue at SFA. Tabitha, let's start for you. Going back to little bitty Tabitha, what did she want to do when she grew up?
I wanted to be a substance abuse and behavioral disorder counselor.
Whoa, okay.
What? I didn't even know what that was when I was little.
It was a personal decision from a family member is what really encouraged that. But I didn't do that. And then I was like, I want to be a teacher like most kids.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then I didn't do that either. And then I was like, well,
so she got older. What made you decide? What made you interested in social work?
I just have a heart for helping people.
Okay.
That's really it. That's what I want to do.
I think social work takes the right person. It's not for everyone. Just as with any other job, being a teacher, being a doctor, like those jobs aren't for everyone. So growing up, I always wanted to be a teacher as well. I played sports growing up, so I was like, ooh, I can be a coach and a teacher, because in high school you have your history teachers are always your coaches. So I was like, I hate history. So I was like, okay, I want to be a teacher and a coach. But then I was like, okay, teacher is not for me. I don't have the patience for that.
Me either.
But when I came into college, to be honest, my focus was criminal justice because I was like, I'm going to be a detective. Found out you have to be a cop first. And I was like, no thanks. So then I found out about social work. And I didn't know what social work was except for the stigma of CPS and you take kids away. So then I looked at the degree plan and the field is so broad. Like you can do so much with a social work degree. Right. And so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is perfect. Like I have so many options. I can work in a school. I can do juvenile probation. And so that's what I really wanted to do was juvenile probation.
Okay.
Obviously that didn't happen. Kind of glad it didn't happen because I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
It takes a special person.
Oh, yeah.
But just, again, like I said, like any other job, it takes a special person. But just like Tabitha, I love helping people. And I love interacting with, I'm such an extrovert. And I love being with people. So I think lending and helping hand wherever I can is where I really want to be in
And
life.
then it feels really good
Yeah.
when you get to help a client.
Right.
And you just see that like glimmer of hope that they have.
Right. And then just helping that one client outweighs so many that you don't maybe
Absolutely.
change because they're not ready to change, right? So it's definitely a very rewarding job.
Yeah. Did both of you, before you came on board here as interns, did you know much about the Family Crisis Center? And I guess
No.
one of the reasons I'm asking is, and I don't know how this even works, when you're looking for an internship, do they put you with an agency or do you decide, hey, I'd like to try for an internship here or there or...
So the form that we fill out through SFA will have like different focuses like criminal justice, education, whatever, and you can pick like your top 3.
Okay.
And they'll kind of go through and you go through an interview process with oh my gosh, what do they call them?
Your field placement?
Your field placement.
Your supervisor, yeah.
And they'll kind of see what they think is like a best fit for you.
Okay.
If you work at an agency that does social worky things, you can request something like that. But prior to this internship, the only thing I knew about the Family Crisis Center was about the thrift stores.
Yeah.
I
Right.
didn't know anything else.
Yeah. I think in our intern little presentation, I was like, I got chose to be picked or to intern at the Family Crisis Center. I was like, oh, I'm going to be interning at a thrift store. That's great.
Well, that's right. I forgot. At our last all-staff meeting, you guys had to do like a
Yes.
little presentation or a brief little talk to the staff about your experience here, right?
Yeah.
And I missed that. I didn't get a chance. I was
It was
busy doing
fun.
something else. I didn't get a chance to.
It was entertaining.
They you know what's funny is they asked us one of the like what is it like a negative experience
Something
or
like a struggle or
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like I started off the answer with Tuesday team meetings and I was like, oh, I didn't mean the actual Tuesday team meetings. I mean like the conversations about the clients not getting justice, and so everyone started laughing. I was like, no, I actually really enjoyed Tuesday team meetings, but I just worded it very badly.
Well, I think both of you, I think so. And believe me, my degree is not in social work or any type of social work related field. But it seems like this type of work requires somebody to be an extrovert, really.
Oh, yeah.
You really can't, if you're going to work with people and reach out and go out there, you really can't be very withdrawn
Right.
or to yourself. You have to be, and I think both of you, no doubt, fit that bill pretty well.
Well, actually, this internship helped me bust out of my shell.
Really?
Because I was not shy, but I had to warm up.
A little more reserved,
Yes.
maybe.
I didn't like I was the type of person I didn't like going to restaurants and ordering for myself. Like that made me uncomfortable.
Really? Okay.
But now like I can get up in front of people and talk and I'm not uncomfortable. I can talk to clients and I feel like I kind of have a better understanding of what I'm doing.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Okay, great. All right. So again, Tabitha Burley, Michaela Ramos, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate y'all coming in and being a part of this. Whenever I proposed that the interns come on the podcast, both of y'all didn't skip a
Yes.
beat. We'll do it.
Yes.
We'll do it. There's been times before it's like, oh, come on, it'll be fun, it'll be easy, you'll be comfortable. You got to kind of have to talk some people into doing it. But hey, y'all were like first in line, so that was awesome. Wish the best to both of y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks for having us.
All right. So if you have any questions or comments about what you've heard today on the podcast, you can email us at conversationsandconnections@fccet.com. Also, don't forget, if you need our services or you feel like you need our services, we do have a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week hotline. That number is 1-800-828-7233. And as always, you can subscribe to Conversations and Connections, pretty much any podcast service of your choice, be it Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts. And remember, be the voice, if not for you, for someone else.